I guess for you guys, how have things been this first week and a half?
The intensity from the kids have been extremely good,
Hmm.
and our senior leadership, which is concerned going in, has been better than we expected. So we're very, very pleased. Cole, Brian, Grant Moon, and John Lang have provided excellent leadership with their work ethic on and off the field.
Hmm. And you guys are, have a lot of spots to replace people,
Mhm.
namely at quarterback. What's the situation there?
We're pleased. Cole O'Brien has stepped in that role quite nicely. He's been the JV quarterback the last 3 years,
Hmm.
so this is his fourth year in the system,
Hmm.
and he's respected by the boys, and he brings some of the things to the table that we hopefully can utilize this year.
And again, at running back too, losing Matt Selge is
Mhm.
obviously a big loss. But what have you seen out of the guys in your backfield? And
What's nice is Matt was a very special player, but we probably got a little bit one-sided last year, where teams could focus on that. But fortunately, he was good enough. We were able to still execute. This year, we'll go back to a true double wing, which means any one of the four backs, including the quarterback, can carry the ball at any one point in time. So it forces us to go back and be more of a balanced attack. And we do have three seniors and a junior in the backfield, which I think will bode well because they've all developed nicely physically, and they've been in the system for 3 and 4 years.
and who are the guys? It's Danny, and then Robbie will be back there.
And Calvin
And
Canales,
Kelvin.
and then we have a couple excellent freshmen that might be able to fit in by the end of the year, and then Cole at quarterback.
Okay.
And John Lang, we have him up in the A back too, and he was last year all conference defensive back and has some good speed. So we'll have four kids in the A, B, and C positions to be able to.
And what is
Good
Grant
one.
Moon playing?
He's playing one of the tight ends.
Okay. Any differences that people are going to notice in your offense or defense this year?
We'll stay with the same basic scheme. We will try to add a couple different wrinkles just to be able to give some of the teams some things to think about. But we'll be double wing. We'll try to pay attention to detail and try to execute our offense and then adjust from there.
You guys won one conference last year, and that was obviously a big stepping stone for the program. But then another loss in the first round of the playoffs. And, it's weird to think of a season, a conference-winning season, to be a disappointment because of the note that you ended on. But was it sort of, and did that drive, do you think, the players during the offseason?
That's a very interesting question, and I can answer them on both sides. On the positive side is we were disappointed. Where in past years, if we'd have lost the first round, it would have been, well, at least we had a good season. So, and it did add more focus into the weight room and attention to detail going forward. Shullsburg played an extremely good game. We made a couple mistakes we didn't typically make throughout the course of a year. And plus us as a coaching staff, we're relatively new, and we made some mistakes that we'll learn from. So that being said, I think it's a great stepping stone into this season that there's other things that we need to accomplish and get good at during the course of the season. So when it comes to playoff time, we're more apt to be able to compete in different ways.
A lot of people in the league will know about Calvin, and they'll know about Robbie and those guys. What are maybe some guys that could emerge this year, offense or on the defense, that maybe people haven't heard of or seen before?
John Lang on offense, Richard Swigum, and Ty Kearney on our offensive line, Trevor Ryerson and Joey Free. I mean, we've made some nice strides in the weight room, and I think our line has a chance to be as good, if not better, than last year. And we're a big believer that the offensive defensive line is where games are won and lost.